We are living in a generation, or we are a generation that celebrates soulness. We are a generation that celebrate independence. It is a good thing. Social media has glorified that a lot, has glorified maybe singlehood, doing things alone. We are a generation that, we are entrepreneurs, soul entrepreneurs. We can do it alone. We even find ourselves saying, I can do it alone. I'll figure it out along the way. I don't need anybody. I don't need a man. I don't need a woman. I don't need a community. I don't need ladies. And it's understandable because of also the experience that maybe we might have gone through. Everything happened because of the experience that we might have had before, the experience of maybe being disappointed. Then we tend to want to do things on our own. We want to do things without any help. What if I change this narrative today, or the way you think about this concept? Because when you do things alone, you are just setting yourself into burnout very easily, or burn out very fast. The reality about life is we are going to get tired. The reality about being a human is you are going to be tired physically, you are going to be tired emotionally, you are going to be tired spiritually. As a leader, you will be tired. There will be a time where you don't even want to wake up. You will be tired, you can be tired in all sorts of your life, and you find yourself not wanting to do anything. That is the reality of our life. We will get tired. Even the greatest leaders in the scriptures, they have proved that you cannot win a battle alone. They did not win a battle alone. Even Jesus himself needed a company of the disciple that he will walk with. There will be the treasuries, there will be he needed people, even though he had God, or he was God. So no matter what strength you have, no matter what ability you have, you need a community of people around your life. I have also spoken before in my previous video about how I started the community of accountability sisters. It was when I was at my lowest, and that community helped me throughout the year. When I felt burnout, I knew that on a Sunday when I meet them, they'll be saying something that will make me get up and move on, get up and run, remind me that there is a journey that I need to embark on. Now, allow me to take you through the scriptures that proves to us that it is not sustainable to do this life alone. It is not sustainable to carry this life alone. And I'm going to title this video today, You Are Not, or You Are Never Meant to Carry It Alone. You're never meant to carry it alone. We were not created to do life alone. That is why even Adam, when he was at the garden, God was like, it is not good that this man can be alone. We are not meant to carry the burdens. We are not meant to carry the pain, to carry life alone. We need a company of people. So in the book of Exodus, it was the story of Moses, which I was reading and I found very interesting. Now, in that chapter, Moses, was taking the Israelites to the promised land. Yes, we know. But then the Amalek were fighting the Israelites. There was a war between the enemy and the Israelites. When they were fighting, Moses was on top of the mountain. Joshua was now in the battle fighting. When Moses was on top of the mountain, the victory of that battle was dependent on the strength, and I'm talking the physical strength of Moses, not just the spiritual strength. Moses had a very good relationship with God. Moses could communicate with God directly. Moses was obedient to God. Moses was walking with the Father. But the victory of that battle was dependent on the strength of Moses. And he was just a human. He became tired. When he was tired, the Israelites will lose the battle. When he had strength, the Israelites will win the battle. But we saw the other two gentlemen, whom when they saw that Moses is tired, they did not come and replace him. They came to strengthen, to help him stand. They came to him and make sure that he is sitting on the rock. They came to him and make sure that they lift his hands so that the battle can still be won. They didn't think about replacing. Oh, this is reminding me of a talk that I had with flourishing women the other time when we were having a camp, where I was talking about sisterhood. You know, the example will be Elizabeth and Mary. Even when they were gifted, Elizabeth was gifted, Mary was gifted with Jesus inside of him. Elizabeth was gifted with John inside of her. They did not compete with one another. They kept on strengthening one another. Elizabeth saw Mary and she was like, "You are a highly favored woman." She did not boast to say, "I've been pregnant for long, now I've been a barren for long, now I am pregnant. Oh, praise God." No, she strengthened the other. That is what happened as well with Moses. The guys did not replace, but they helped him stand. When we are tired emotionally, when we are tired along the way, even in the whole year, when we are tired of doing the dreams, of walking the journey to our dreams, we might need a community around us who will come and build systems. You know what those guys did with Aaron and Ur did with Moses? They made sure that he sit on the rock. And him sitting on the rock was not just encouraging. They didn't just go and encourage him to stand, but there was a system that they helped him. Actually, they created what we called a system. When you have people around you, when you have a community around you, when you have people that you depend upon as well, when things are not going on well, those people, they help you even build a system. Having accountability sisters throughout the year of 2025 has helped me to create a system of reflection. I will only talk about reflection, but it was not something that I will do consistently. So the system, the habits were created because of the community that I had around me. So they put a rock so that he can stand, and they helped him lift his hands up. We need a community. God could have strengthened Moses on his own, but he showed that we need people around us to help us, to sustain us. Who are the people that have helped you throughout your years? Do you even have people that have sustained you throughout the years? As I was reflecting around November in 2025, I looked at my life from the younger age, and I realized that without certain people in my life, certain places I wouldn't have gone there. Certain places I wouldn't have, access to enter those places. I wouldn't have been studying in the university that I studied if I didn't have my sister who carried me, when I was tired, when I was stressed during that time as a candidate, as I was stressed, not knowing what to do. She was there to carry me, to do everything for me, help me out. And I was just sitting on the rock. She encourages me and also build a system for me to start studying. Even as a worker, there were people who helped me. There were people who carried my hand when I was crying. Do you have such kind of people? Do you appreciate such kind of life? You can never carry this life alone without the help of other people. Maybe this is your time to reflect on the people that you have around your life, the community that you have, the places that you have of community of people that you have. How did they contribute in your life? How did they help you? Look back from your younger age. Where did you see people helping you? I'm sure if you reflect, you'll be able to see that your life was also built because there were people that we're assisting. Maybe you can put your comment down there if you agree with me that indeed we need people in 2026 who can carry us. We need community of prayerful women. We need community of accountability women. We need a community of love that can be able to carry us through out our lives. I hope this one finds you well, and I hope you are living well with other people. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.